Okay, so I've got all my elastic pulled through, I've got everybody pinned, and now I'm ready to sew. I'm not sewing the elastic through the actual diaper, I'm just sewing it to the seam allowance where I pinned it to. This is the seam allowance, that's where it's getting sewn to. Here's the elastic pinned on there. Now, I'm going to unpin this and I'm going to hold it very firmly because I don't want to lose my elastic in there. So I'm holding the tip of my elastic and undoing the safety pin. Still have the elastic in my hand, and now I'm ready to sew it. Okay. You can see where the old elastic is. I'm just going to sew my new elastic right over top of that. So kind of pull out the seam allowance just a little bit to expose it a little bit. You can use a straight pin to hold it on there. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to sew it. So we're all ready to go. Get it under the machine, foot down, put my needle down, and get ready to go. So I'm going to go forward, I'm going to go backwards, and forward again. You want to go over this a few times because that's going to get you a really nice strong stitch. You don't want to do all this work and then go to put the diaper on and undo everything that you just did. Okay, elastic is sewn on. There we go. Now, to close up this little seam, I have to flip the diaper back right side out. Because there's the stitching that we undid when we exposed the elastic. We undid this stitching right here. And in order to fix that, now we get to sew. So, and you don't have to do this if you don't want to. It's not going to affect the structural integrity of the diaper at all. I'm just going over where the old stitches were. Just from one side to the other, and that's it. And you'll want to do your back stitches. But again, this is more for aesthetics. This isn't for anything structural, so it's not a big deal if it's exposed or anything like that. It'll only be that little tiny bit on the inside where you exposed it anyway. But that's it. That's how you do the elastic. The elastic is done on both sides here now. Much stretchier than it was before. And then you can get started on your Velcro tabs.